Pinterest is currently one of the hottest social networks on the web. In fact, according to ratings from ComScore, it is the third fastest growing site in the US. The company, however, recently gained some slightly negative attention when news came out that it was making money through affiliate links. Pinterest has reportedly been using a service called Skimlinks for the past couple of years. And while the debate surrounding affiliate marketing continues, both Pinterest and Skimlinks are receiving publicity about other controversial issues as well. And at this time, we're going to bring in Alethea Navarro, the CEO of Skimlinks, to help us better understand what is happening. Thank you so much for joining us today, Alethea.
My pleasure, Abby. Nice to see you.
You too. Well, first of all, let's just start by getting a better understanding of Skimlinks. What does the service do?
Yeah, no problem. So Skimlinks is a service for website publishers. So anything from a small blog to a forum to anywhere up to a big content network or large site. And what we do is we have technology that automatically turns product links and product references into affiliate links. So it's a way for these websites to earn money through affiliate marketing without having to do all the manual effort of signing up to all the dozens and dozens of affiliate networks and manually creating all these affiliate links. It's just a kind of no-brainer. We take a small proportion of what the site makes, but what we give them in terms of time and effort savings, as well as the increased rates that we negotiate with merchants, means that it's a kind of no-brainer for a lot of websites to add to their monetization strategy.
Right. Well, why is the subject of affiliate marketing so controversial?
I think that it's because it's not latently out there like banner ads, which people kind of know and see, but affiliate marketing's been around for decades. And it's just that historically it's been more the realm of ebook marketers and, nutrient salesmen. But one of the things that we wanted to do at Skimlinks is make it a more ubiquitous revenue stream and make it really accessible to all the publishers who had never really heard about it before. So we've been around now for almost 4 years, and we, thousands and thousands of publishers use us to do this. But I guess still to a lot of people, it's a new concept, and perhaps it's surprising that it was possible for websites to make money in this way. But it is, and it's a really great revenue source for publishers.
Right. Well, now if you could just explain your relationship with Pinterest.
We don't like to kind of disclose confidential information about our publishers, but yes, as the press has said, they've been using us for many years. They paused it recently for their own reasons, partly probably because of the media storm, partly probably because they raised a lot of money and they now have the luxury of being able to take the time to work out their longer term revenue strategy. But it's been a really happy relationship on both sides. They really like us, and not just the revenue, but the analytics that we gave them were helpful for them to understand how people interacted with merchant links on their site.
Well, there is also news circulating that reports that Pinterest was saying its relationship with Skimlinks was just an experiment, and that Pinterest is using this story to cover up the bad press it got over affiliate marketing. What is your response to this?
I allow people should draw their own conclusions about how they responded, but I think a lot of it's been taken out of context as well. Their exact words were that Skimlinks was not their sole revenue model, which makes sense. They have really ambitious plans, and they now have the luxury of time to be able to work out what that longer term strategy is going to be. That's kind of what we can say. We don't want to we treat our customers' confidentiality very preciously. So it's up to people how they interpret it. But there's nothing as scandalous as the press has been trying to make out. I think people just like a good story.
Right. Well, do you think that companies such as Pinterest should disclose partnership information, and is it an ethical issue if they do not?
We thoroughly encourage it. Within our terms of service, we ask all publishers to do so. We even give them examples on how to do so and provide disclosure badges and so on. It's definitely good practice. I wouldn't say that it's unethical not to do so. A site has to make up their own mind how they want to interact with their users. I know in Pinterest's case, they did nothing wrong. In their terms of service, it was very clear that they were able to edit the links that users were posting onto their site. So they did everything right. There was no breach of anything there. I think that obviously users like to know what's happening on their site, and it is something that sites should really think about. But it's up to each site how they choose to do so.
Mm-hmm. Well, what would you say to convince a social startup that Skimlinks supports a profitable business model for them?
Yeah, I mean, look, Skimlinks, we've never professed to be like the one and only revenue model that will solve, like, will be the panacea to everyone's problems. The way we see what we do is that we are a really easy, stress-free, incremental revenue model for publishers. A lot of publishers, well, pretty much all the publishers that use us will also be doing banner ads, will also perhaps be doing sponsorship, and we are one of many sources of revenue for publishers, and we work very well alongside other sources of revenue. And what we just, we are excited that we can be part of different publishers' journeys along the way to profitability. And we know that we represent a considerable proportion of many of our customers' overall revenues. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, and it's kind of a no-brainer for a publisher to add it to their site. It means some extra revenue. It means fantastic analytics and insights into how their users interact. And it works very neatly with all their other sources of monetization.
All right, this next question is purely speculation, but Pinterest has said that it may try incorporating ads into the site at some point. Do you think that this would be a successful move for them?
We'll have to ask that to them, Abby. Look, I think one of the exciting things about Skimlinks is that you can use it and you can earn a revenue stream without having to interfere with your user experience at all. And looking at a lot of the comments that came up during the last couple of weeks, what people really, people were overwhelmingly very supportive of Pinterest's use of Skimlinks, particularly because it allowed them to make a revenue stream without at all affecting the user's experience. Mm-hmm. Ads obviously have more of a visual impact to the user experience, but I think that Pinterest are a bunch of really smart guys, and they'll work out a way to make it look beautiful as well.
All right, Alethea, thank you so much for talking with us. We really appreciate it.
Pleasure, Abby. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Reporting for WebPro News, I'm Abby Johnson.